Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So, welcome back to my weekly 5 and 5 series where I share 5 quick tips in just 5 minutes on simplifying your life and also embracing minimalism. And because this weekly series has been so helpful to many people, we've added another 5 and 5 series on Fridays each week. So, I do hope that you'll tune into those as well and send them to anyone else you think might benefit. So, at the beginning of a new year, and there's no better way than to develop new habits that are going to give you more clarity and happiness during this next year. So, today I'm going to share 5 decluttering habits that will actually help you clear both your space and also your mind, setting that foundation for that happier, more intentional year ahead. So, let's get started. My tip number 1 is that before bedtime reset. So, have you ever noticed how quickly clutter can accumulate if you're not paying attention? So, it's called clutter creep. And it's those shoes left at the sofa after watching a movie, or it's the shirt that's left on the chair, or that jacket that wasn't hung up when you got home. So, you can easily prevent clutter creep by spending just 5 minutes every evening putting things away before you go to bed. And think about how great you're going to feel in the morning. It will give you a more peaceful and a better start to your day. So, and the best thing is this small reset actually over time can become a wonderful habit that's soon you'll not even have to think about it. You'll just do it. My tip number 2 is to declutter before restocking. Have you ever gone to the store? You buy groceries without even checking what you already have. I know I have, and this is a habit that I'm definitely working on this year, so I don't buy things that I don't need. So if you try this the next time, before you go to the store, to buy groceries, toiletries, office supplies, or even clothing, take an inventory of what you already have and commit to using up those things before you're buying more. You'll naturally reduce the amount of clutter in your home, and also you'll find that you're going to be saving money. And my third tip is the weekly digital decluttering. So I don't know about you, but my inbox and my files get so disorganized, and they can feel just as overwhelming as a messy room in my house. So that's why it's so important to set aside 10 or 15 minutes every single week to delete all of your unnecessary emails, to clean up your phone apps, organize your photos, and organize your files. So if you consistently take time to do this every week, at least once a week, for just 10 or 15 minutes, you're going to realize how manageable this small task really is. It's a habit that definitely requires a little bit of attention, but if you start doing it every single week, it's going to be easier, and you're going to realize how much easier it is to keep your digital space stress-free. Tip number 4 is the gratitude sheet. So for those of you that know me, follow me on any of my platforms, you know how important this small habit is to me because it impacts every single part of your life. And it makes you happier, and it makes you more content. So it's about being grateful. So every single day, take 5 or 10 minutes just to appreciate everything you have. And in this hectic world, it can be very easy to think about what you don't have. But if you make it a daily habit of being grateful for what you do have, you're going to notice a huge difference in your overall happiness and just clarity about what's important. And my last tip is the 5-minute rule. So if you're facing a big task, like decluttering your closet as an example, if you're like many of us, you might get so overwhelmed that you just put it off to another day and another day. But what happens then? It just gets messier and even more overwhelming. So the next time you're faced with a mess that's overwhelming like that, like a pile of mail or a messy desk, set a timer for just 5 minutes. Tackle as much as you possibly can. So starting small is a habit that makes it easier and more doable. And it also helps build momentum. So who knows, you might even set that timer for 5 more minutes and get more done. So there you have it. Those are my 5 tips to declutter your mind and also your space for a happier, clearer you in 2025. Remember, those small, consistent actions lead to big changes over a period of time. So start with just one habit and see what a difference it's going to make in your life. So if you read this and you want to take these tips to another level, check out my workbook. It's called Rita's Visual Decluttering Workbook. It's about emotional clutter. So it's a powerful guide to creating both physical and also mental clarity. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and also to share my videos with anyone else you think might need a little bit of inspiration. So I'll see you next week. And remember just to keep it simple and intentional.